Welcome to part 2 of our comprehensive look at Mehsana District, Gujarat State. Often hailed as Asia's capital of spices, Mehsana is an economic powerhouse in North Gujarat that blends ancient historical heritage with hyper-efficient modern trade networks. Before we go into the video, please subscribe this channel and press bell button to get notifications of upcoming videos. Now we go into the video. Agriculture forms the absolute economic backbone of Mehsana district, which leverages fertile alluvial soils and advanced irrigation networks to dominate national yields. The region is internationally renowned for its cash crops, specifically speed spices like cumin, jeera, fennel, saunf, mustard, and fenugreek, alongside a massive output of castor seeds and cotton. Furthermore, Mehsana is a pioneer in dairy farming. It is the birthplace of the Dudhsagar Dairy, Mehsana District Cooperative Milk Producers Union Limited, one of India's largest dairy cooperatives, which processes millions of liters of milk daily and integrates thousands of local farmers into the formal economy. Mehsana holds a monumental position in global commerce because it hosts the Unja Agricultural Product Marketing Committee, APMC, widely recognized as Asia's largest spice market yard. The Unja market acts as the central pricing clearinghouse for cumin and fennel worldwide, dictating spot prices that import global commodity trading from London to New York. Daily auctions process thousands of metric tons of spices brought in by farmers from Gujarat and Rajasthan, which are then cleaned, graded, and packaged by highly organized local trading houses for domestic consumption and heavy international export. The industrial climate of Mehsana has evolved dramatically beyond agriculture into a multi-sector investment hub, heavily supported by the Gujarat Industrial Development Corporation GIDC. Estates in regions like Mehsana, Kadi, and Chatral. The district attracts substantial foreign and domestic direct investment across automotive components, engineering, pharmaceuticals, and textiles, acting as a crucial satellite industrial zone near the Ahmedabad Mehsana Mandal automotive cluster. Additionally, the Oil and Natural Gas Corporation (ONGC) maintains a massive asset base here, tapping into extensive onshore oil and gas fields that feed national energy grids and stimulate a thriving local engineering ecosystem. Operating or traveling within Mehsana requires strict adherence to both Indian federal laws and state specific regulations mandated by the government of Gujarat. Most notably, Gujarat is a strictly enforced dry state, meaning the manufacture, sale, and public consumption of alcohol is completely prohibited without an official liquor permit issued by the State Prohibition Department, available primarily to foreign nationals and out of state visitors at designated high end hotels. Local municipal bylaws, updated under its status as a municipal corporation, strictly enforce public sanitation, commercial licensing, and real estate development codes, while standard Indian Penal Code regulations dictate civil and traffic safety. Mehsana boasts a robust high-capacity infrastructure that seamlessly links its industrial outputs to domestic ports, and metropolitan centers. The district is connected via State Highway 41, Ahmedabad to Mehsana Highway, and sits comfortably near the National Highway 48 corridor, providing flawless logistics routing to the Mundra and Kandla ports for maritime spice export. Its railway station is a major broadcast junction connecting North India to western parts, and local urban infrastructure has seen consistent modernization, including extensive underground drainage networks, redeveloped public parks, and upgraded arterial roads connectivity urban centers like Visnagar, Kadi, and Unja. The legal tender in Mehsana is the Indian rupee INR, and the district features an exceptionally dense and modern banking infrastructure to support its massive commercial trade volumes. Leading national banks such as the State Bank of India (SBI), Bank of Baroda, HDFC Bank, and ICICI Bank operate large branches equipped with currently exchange counters and widespread ATM networks across all major towns. While digital transaction frameworks like the Unified Payments Interface (UPI) and credit or debit cards are universally accepted in urban retail, fuel stations, and hotels, holding physical cash remains highly advisable when conducting direct transactions inside the wholesale spice market yards or rural farming centers. Mehsana offers a versatile range of accommodation options designed to serve both high net worth business travelers visiting industrial zones and spiritual tourists holding to local heritage sites. The urban center features comfortable mid-range corporate hotels, business class boutique properties, and luxury business resorts equipped with modern amenities like high-speed Wi-Fi, conference halls, and multi-cuisine dining. For budget-conscious travelers or spice traders, Unja and Mehsana city host multiple clean, economical guest houses, Aditi Grihas, and community-run dharmasalas located near primary market centers and temples. Procuring a local mobile connection is a straightforward process governed by the regulations of the Telecom Regulatory Authority of India (TRAI). Visitors can easily locate authorized retail outlets of major telecom service providers like Reliance Jio, Bharti Airtel, or Vodafone Idea VI throughout Mehsana city. To secure an active prepaid SIM card with high-speed 5G 4G connectivity, travelers must submit an official identity proof, passport with a valid visa for international travelers, or an Aadhaar card for Indian nationals, a passport size photograph, and local address references, with activation typically finalizing within a few hours. The socio-cultural fabric of Mehsana is deeply rooted in traditional Gujarat values, which demands modest attire and respectful public conduct. When visiting civic spaces, commercial offices, or sacred religious structures like the Sun Temple in Modera or the Umayya Mata Temple in Unja, both men and women should wear clothing that covers their shoulders and knees. Traditional attire like kurtas or modest western wear is preferred. It is mandatory to remove footwear before entering temples or local homes, and it is culturally polite to greet residents with the phrase Jai Sri Krishna or Namaste while avoiding public displays of affection. The culinary landscape of Mehsana is a celebration of authentic, purely vegetarian North Gujarat cuisine, defined by its balance of sweet, salty, and spicy flavor profiles. A standard Gujarati thali served at local eateries, features an expensive spread of rotli, flatbreads, dal, lentil stew, kadi, spiced yogurt broth, seasonal vegetables, stir fries, shark and farsan, savory snack like dokle or kandvi. Local specialties unique to the region include kitchdo, a wholesome slow-cooked lentil and grain dish, and a generous use of fresh locally government seed spices that elevate everyday dining into a highly aromatic experience. Navigating Mehsana is highly cost effective due to a vibrant mix of public and private transit systems operating around the clock. For short distances within towns, auto rickshaws, three wheelers, are the most practical choice, though it is recommended to negotiate a fixed fare before boarding or ask for standard municipal rates. For intercity travel within the district, the Gujarat State Road Transport Corporation (GSRTC) runs a dense schedule of reliable express and air-conditioned buses, while booking private app-based cabs or hiring dedicated rental cars provides maximum flexibility for visiting scattered historical landmarks. Do's and don'ts. Do take the time to visit the wholesale auctions at the Unja APMC market early in the morning to witness the world class spice trading dynamics firsthand. Do dress conservatively when exploring religious institutions and seek permission before taking photograph of individuals or ritual ceremonies. Don't attempt to purchase, transport, or consume alcohol publicly or privately without holding a valid regulatory permit, as violation carries strict legal penalties under state law. Don't engage in aggressive bargaining inside formal retail stores, though polite negotiation is perfectly acceptable with street vendors and roadside rickshaws. International travelers planning a journey to Mehsana must possess a passport valid for at least 6 months beyond their planned stay, containing a minimum of two blank pages. A pre a pre-approved Indian visa or an electronics visa (e-visa) matching the exact purpose of travel, tourist or business must be secured online via the official Government of India portal prior to departure. Domestic Indian travelers do not require special permits to enter Mehsana, but they should carry a standard government issued photo identification card such as an Aadhaar card, PAN card, or driver's license for hassle-free check-ins at hotels and transit checkpoints. An ideal travel itinerary for Mehsana balances its industrial marvels with its profound historical monuments over a well-paced 3-day exploration. Travelers center their stay within Mehsana city or nearby luxury resorts to ensure efficient radial travel to outlying attractions like Modera, Vadnagar, and Unja. The optimal time of year to schedule a visit spans from October to March, when the winter climate is remarkably pleasant, avoiding the severe and heat of the summer months, which frequently soar past 40 degrees C, 104 degrees F. Day 1 Historical Foundations. Dedicate the morning to exploring the architectural brilliance of the 11th century Sun Temple at Moderas, observing the complex step wells and the iconic step well tank, Ramakunda. In the afternoon, travel to the ancient town of Vadanagar to view the historic Kirti torrents, triumphant arches, and the hot Keswar Mahadev temple. Day 2, the Spice Capital Experience. Arrive early at the APMC market yard in Unja to witness the global hub of cumin and fennel auctions in active trading. Following lunch, pay respect at the nearby Umayya Mada temple, the spiritual epicenter for the region's prominent Kaduva Patidar community, before returning to Mehsana city for a local culinary experience. Day 2, Industrial and Modern Insights. Spend the morning touring the landmark Dudhsagar Dairy Complex or exploring the historical water conservation engineering of the Dorol Dam. Devote the afternoon to retail shopping for fresh local spices, traditional handicrafts, and textile within Mehsana's urban markets before catching an evening departure train or bus. Mehsana is widely considered an exceptionally safe destination for both domestic and international travelers, characterized by low violent crime rates and a welcoming, business oriented community. The local Mehsana District Police maintain active, highly responsive presence with dedicated emergency assistance booths situated near major transit points and market areas. Standard travel precautions should still apply. Secure your personal belongings in crowded market environments to prevent rare petty theft. Avoid unlit, isolated areas late at night and keep official emergency helplines 112 for all in one emergency response served on your device. Mehsana operates as a vital geopolitical and commercial node that bridges North Gujarat with neighboring economies. It shares direct domestic borders with the districts of Banaskantha, Sabarkantha, Gandhinagar, Ahmedabad, and Patan, forming an integrated economic corridor that feeds agricultural raw goods straight into the state capital. On a global scale, Mehsana's corporate and spice enterprises maintain deep trade connection with major agricultural importing nations across North America, the European Union, the Middle East, and East Asia, making the district highly sensitive and reactive to shifts in international trade policies. A fascinating geographical feature of Mehsana district is that the Tropic of Cancer passes directly through the region, specifically near the town of Madura, a factor that mathematically dictated the precise solar alignment of the ancient sun temple built there. Furthermore, the district is historically recognized for its unique water harvesting architecture, featuring multi-tiered step wells, vows that serve as a subterranean social and cool climate sanctuaries during ancient trade expeditions. Linguistically, while Gujarati is the dominant spoken tongue, English and Hindi are widely comprehended within all major corporate offices, financial institutions, and tourist hospitality venues. In summary, Mehsana district stands as a masterclass in regional development, demonstrating how traditional agrarian roots can scale seamlessly into a global trading empire. Whether you look at it through the lens of the high decibel spice auctions at Unja, the high capacity production lines of GID states are the timeless stone carvings of Modara. Mehsana brilliantly bridges India's historic past with its fast-paced industrial future. For entrepreneurs, researchers, and cultural travelers alike. It provides an authentic look at the sheer economic grit and cultural depth of Gujarat. The district continues to undergo aggressive infrastructural changes. Under its administrative elevation to a full municipal corporation, Mehsana is rolling out major civic modernization projects. Current regional focus highlights include a rupees 9 crore redevelopment project for the historical Mahatma Gandhi Bank alongside newly initiated public park constructions in the Ramasana and Lakwad sectors. On the heritage preservation front, the local administration has launched an extensive restoration plan for the landmark 72 Kotha step well to revive its historic look and safety boost regional heritage tourism. Now, questions and answers. Why is Mehsana district officially referred to as Asia's capital of spices? Mehsana earned this title primarily because it hosts the town of Unja, which contains the largest wholesale agricultural spice market yard (APMC) in Asia. The market acts as the global trading epicenter and pricing benchmark for seed spices, most notably commanding the global trade of cumin, zira, and fennel sounds. What is the significance of the Dudhsagar dairy located in Mehsana? Dudhsagar Dairy is one of India's largest dairy cooperatives and forms a foundational pillar of the White Revolution in North Gujarat. It supports hundreds of thousands of local farmers by providing a hyper efficient cooperative supply chain for milk collection, processing, and widespread distribution under the Amul umbrella. Is alcohol permitted for tourists visiting Mehsana? No, alcohol is generally not permitted because Gujarat is a strict prohibition state. However, international tourists and domestic visitors traveling from outside Gujarat can apply for temporary liquor permits online or through authorized star category hotels for private consumption. Which prominent historical site in Mehsana is structurally aligned with the topic of cancer, Tropic of Cancer? The ancient 11th century Sun Temple at Mudera, is situated precisely where the Tropic of Cancer passes through the district. The temple was engineered by the Solanki dynasty so that the sun's rays would shine directly on to the inner sanctum during the equinoxes. What are the primary industrial zones in Mehsana apart from agriculture? Apart from agriculture, Mehsana features massive industrial estates managed by the GIDC in Chatral, Kadi, and Mehsana city. These hubs support heavy industries like automobile manufacturing, pharmaceuticals, oil and natural gas extraction by ONGC, and structural engineering. What language is necessary for a traveler navigating Mehsana? Gujarati is the native and most widely spoken language across the district. However, a traveler can easily navigate using Hindi or English, both of which are standard in hotels, corporate environments, and major tourist centers. What is the closest major airport to Mehsana district? The nearest major airport is Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel International Airport (IMD) in Ahmedabad, located roughly 75 to 80 kilometers south of Mehsana city, which offers extensive domestic and international flight connections. What local culinary dishes should a visitor try in Mehsana? Visitors should sample an authentic Gujarati vegetarian thali featuring local items like rotli, kadi, farsan, dokla khandri, and kichdu, a slow cooked savory regional mixed grain dish heavily flavored with local spices. What augmentation is required for an international traveler to purchase a SIM card in Mehsana? An international traveler must visit an authorized mobile store and provide their original passport containing a valid Indian visa, a passport size photograph, and a verified local reference address to activate a prepaid SIM card. What major architectural attraction can be visited in the town of Vadnagar? Vadnagar is famous for its magnificent Kirti torrents, two freestanding, beautifully carved 12th century Victory arches built from yellow sandstone that highlight the artistic legacy of the Solanki era. Thank you for seeing this video. Please subscribe this channel and press bell button to get notifications of upcoming videos. Thank you.